No, she just would have killed me. That's it.
Like, bro.
That's the
Stay tuned. Okay, guys, we're going to have some fun with this one. So we're going to hear about all of the harassment that people get when they are close to CJ, even though I've apparently made this up. Now, I've been getting this harassment since before Christmas, I believe. Either right before Christmas or like right after Christmas, okay? I don't remember when it started. The Loki stuff started like a couple days before Christmas, and I think this stuff all started on the 24th is when I started talking to the idiot. So basically, since I started showing up on his live streams and I was retweeting his videos, everyone came to tell me how awful he was and etc etc. Then of course I had also retweeted Regina. So that didn't help me at all because that girl gets protected in Twitterverse like no other. So apparently I made this all up though. That's the whole thing. Basically, the Heavy Down stuff started, it got added on to all this stuff, the Wizard stuff started, and I was just like, I'm not dealing with all of this shit. And CJ was like, you're delusional. Because every single time that a woman gets close to CJ, and then she gets fed up of this drama, and she turns to him about it and says, listen, like, this shit is fucking, like, adding to my shit, he dips out and then goes around the internet and tells everyone that she's delusional. It's actually a pattern. I'm even sitting here now wondering just how delusional Phoenix actually is. Because now I'm looking back and wondering, was he involved in everything? Was Marie involved in everything? I don't know anymore. But I just thought this would be fun because we're going to hear all about...
Hello everyone, thanks so much for tuning in. My name is Beth, or Queen of Spade. Please do give this video a like, subscribe if you're new here. Now, without further ado, let's throw some spade.
Now, Kaylee's someone that I actually tried to be nice to because she came at me about CJ, and I was like, listen, like, you're not going to change my mind. I don't believe he's a rapist. I don't believe in the Harvard chickie stuff. She tried to tell me a whole bunch of stuff, and that's actually why he and I had that private conversation, was because she bugged me so much about it. I was just like, okay, you have to tell me what happened with the Harvard chickie stuff because this girl's driving me insane. Like, she's in my inbox, she'll comment to me about it on my post, like, it's too much. And so him and I had that conversation, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and she's just been on me ever since. I had my emotional breakdown in the end of January and ended up in the hospital, and when I was doing it, she showed up with a whole bunch of screenshots that were about CJ. I don't care if they came from Holly's stream or his stream, it was still about him. You wanted me to answer for him, and I was like, I need you to go away, I'm in the middle of something. And she keeps wanting to change the story to say that I baited her because I don't know, because I guess she looks bad, okay? Her and Squiddy look really bad for attacking me in that moment. But apparently that's what we do out here. This community of suits here, that's what they like to do, is they like to find people that are maybe in a vulnerable situation emotionally, and then they like to attack them. And apparently CJ is like all down for it now too, and it'll be really interesting to see how all of this plays out, because I already called this too. I should just be psychic now.
It's been around for almost 2 years now. For the past year, I've had her blocked on my channel, but she follows me everywhere because she's trying to start shit with another group of people that I'm ignoring 100%. Remember I told
Okay, so you have a group of people that you're ignoring 100%, and the thing is that the other people in your community that get attacked by them, they try to ignore them too. But, like, I get fed up with people, and then I tell them off. And then they go around saying I'm bullying them because I told them off. And that's what I'm dealing with. I'm dealing with a bunch of people that attacked me. They're the people that you apparently ignore. And I'm new, so it's great for you to be like, I've been dealing with this for 2 years and I'm over it. But I had only been here for like a couple months and I was having cops called on me and stuff. That's a bit excessive. And we're going to hear all about how CJ apparently doesn't support that. However, part of the problem is that whenever I came to him with that, he didn't give a crap. He was like, oh well. So it's like, you got this friend, he comes to you all the time about his rape drama, and he comes to you all the time about his court case, and he comes to you all the time about his other personal stuff. He comes to you about everything going on in his life for months and months and months. And then you guys kind of start like talking and stuff. And then he says, I love you, because you send a heart, you. And then he takes that as anyway. And then you're just like, okay, cool. I tell everyone I love them anyway, so we'll just whatever. And you just go with it. But then, you just get fed up with the drama. And then he acts like an asshole and dips again and again and again and again. And you just get fed up of it. So you just fucking lose it on him for a whole night because you're just done. And then apparently you're the crazy one because, you've held it together for a whole bunch of months and you're just done again. Because I can't even talk about it. So you try going through that. And, like, who am I supposed to talk to about that? My husband's already mad that the people who are showing up, we're kind of like separating, like, so it's like causing problems. We have cops showing up here all the time. And like, that's what I mean. People are like, oh, well, just ignore it. Yeah, I can. But like, I figured I just needed to talk to somebody about it because it's stressful. And my real life friends don't understand YouTube. I don't feel like explaining all of YouTube and everything going on YouTube to all of my real life friends in order to talk to them. And apparently people don't get that. So let's hear what he has to say. I wasn't gonna do any more responses, but this was just actually really funny to me because I was like, okay, so you just been going out here saying I'm lying about attacks and people attacking people, and then you turn around and you do this. Like, I don't know what's going on. I'm confused. I know I have been mean to people, and I've even said it in the past many, many times that I've been mean to several people that probably didn't deserve it. But I didn't go around looking for people or attacking people. I had people coming to me because of this moron. So let's hear all about how people apparently come to everyone else about him and we believe it. But when I say it happens, it is apparently my delusions.
Told you I'm ignoring a bunch of people and shit like that. Like she's
Yeah.
part of them.
Yeah.
She's coming over here to your channel. She's trying to pretend like she's good and nice with everybody so she can just screenshot things, start shit, and call the police or stuff like that. She called the police on Queen for real, literally in January for nothing. So and she was talking about it in your Discord.
I've had the police come about 3 times and call me once over stuff. And then, yeah, and then I also had, the police came for my suicide thing, but that was not Kaylee that called, that was somebody else that called, and it was a friend of mine who knew that I was serious and called because I was serious. And I'm tired of people trying to say that I wasn't. Because the funny thing is, everyone will say how my mental health was failing, but then they'll turn around and say that that was fake. And I don't know. Like, you guys have to make up your mind. It can't be both. Like, obviously, if my mental health has been failing, why would it be weird that that would have been real? Like, I don't understand you guys, like, when you explain, like, none of you understand mental health or anything at all, and then you try to come at me about mine when I've been nothing but honest about it.
Again the other day about calling the police on Queen again. which I think that's fucking insane because you don't know Queen like that. So why the
Well, see, that's funny that you would say that you think that's insane because when I come to you and tell you that it's happening and it's stressful for me and it's creating problems in my home, with my husband that I'm separating from, I don't need more problems there. If you don't mind, you probably want there to be, but I don't need it, please. So, yeah, like all I just wanted to be like, hey, this is happening. I need to talk to somebody about it. Who could I turn to about that? Hmm. Well, you would think that it would be CJ now, wouldn't you? But I guess not. And I feel like he already tried to pawn me off on Sue, and it's not Sue's job to take care of me. It really isn't. It never was. And I did trust Sue because Sue was there for me for my suicide thing because it was real and Sue was there for me for it. So I'm a little confused now if he wants to turn around now and say I'm baiting. And this is why I said I can't look back now and think he was ever a good friend to me because now whenever I look back at the times where he was a good friend to me, I just think, oh, he's just gathering information from me to do this. So, like, I can't believe anything now. Like, I just look at these two people like they're just awful people that wanted to destroy me from the beginning. I don't know what you want me to say, because like this is ridiculous, guys. I'm laughing so hard. Like it's so funny to me. This is my favorite one. I like this one. I got angry in my last video, like the video that they were watching here. It wasn't my last video. I've been actually really good since I got that out. Thank you. I needed to yell, instead of just typing it out. I think I actually needed to yell. So that felt really good. That got it out. Thank you everyone for listening. I'm very glad to get that out. However, we're just going to hear about this. And I just want to say, again, if I was cruel to you and it wasn't like you weren't a part of this group that he's talking about that actually does exist, um, and you just, got shot in the line of fire of my like anger towards those people, I will apologize to you. I would rather do it in person and private than like a public thing. However, I've already said like 5 times that might have happened and that I was sorry. So I don't know how many more times I have to apologize for things out here. That's my problem. That's why I get mad at this. I've already addressed all this stuff months ago, and now I have Sue hooking up with this group of people that he's talking about, trying to make me address all this stuff again. And like I've brought up, I can't talk about my sexual assault because I do have a publication ban, and I can't go into the details. I just tried to say what I could about it, say what I could about it. But I can't go into more details. Like I can't, you're gonna have to wait, like, until it's done court, and then I would be happy to. Probably after, but I don't like doing that because I don't actually like talking about that all the time, okay? It's just the past few months has been cops called on me, people exposing my past, people digging into my life, people telling me I have to prove myself out here, and it's getting annoying. Okay, it's getting annoying. It's like, give it up. I have no problem telling you who I am. I know I'm a bitch. I never said I wasn't. I like that, Regina George. Thank you, Kaylee. That was the best thing you ever said to me. You compared me to Regina George, except I was more like Lindsay Lohan in that movie because I don't like people that are actually like control freak, bossy bitches. See, I'm not like that. Now, people say things like, you used to tell CJ when to stop talking about things in videos. That's because he used to afterwards, when he talked about certain things, be in my inbox all like, I hate talking about this. I hate talking about this. I can't believe I have to go over this 500 times and no, 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 no. So then I would be like, well, then don't bring it up. Don't talk about it. Like, And then he would go on a next live stream a day or two later, and then he would talk about it again. And I would be like, okay, like, move on. Like, you, like, Jesus. So that's what I mean. Like, there's things people don't know that happen behind the scenes, and that's why I started to let a little bit out, because I was done. I was done being accused of being some crazy obsessive person that controlled him in any type of way, because I definitely never even tried. I didn't do anything but try to lift him up as a person, but apparently I might have done that too much.
Fuck would you do that? So I'm just saying that's why I leave, because she's fucking insane and I can't be around her.
Well, here's the thing though. If someone, let's just say, I had a child here and someone, was questioning me and all the rest of it, and police showed up at my door, I'd be like, yeah, okay, no problems. Come on in, have a look around.
Yeah, and I've done that, except it gets really excessive, especially when you have things going on at home that are already stressful. And that's what I mean. Like, you are a sociopath because you have no empathy for anything. Like, legit, Sue. You have zero empathy. You have no way of looking into somebody else's situation and seeing how that might be hard for them when they're going through a bunch of stuff. You know that I'm going through a whole bunch of stuff. You and CJ, more than anyone out here, know that what I'm going through. And so it's funny to me that you're the two people that now want to attack me. It's just funny to me. So you don't have empathy to understand how somebody having constant cops called on them when they're already trying to get through a stressful situation, and when they're going through court for sexual assault, and when they already have CPTSD, and then they have a whole bunch of people on the internet bugging them every single day constantly. You can't put it together how months of that could add up and then cause someone stress and cause them to be like, okay, F this, I'm done, and have like a fucking freak out, especially if they've already ended up in the hospital over it. I don't know why it's so hard for you two to understand unless you legit don't have empathy. Like Kaylee apparently doesn't.
I don't see the issue on welfare checks. I don't see the issue.
There is no issue with the welfare check that happened to me at the end of January. It saved my life. I was about to actually do it when the cops showed up. And if they hadn't shown up exactly when they did, when they showed up, they would have needed an ambulance. I don't want to go into much more details just because I don't want to, and I shouldn't have to. I was already bullied into posting up a picture of myself in the hospital, and then I had a bunch of parody accounts made of me, and that was all used to bully me. And honestly, it's just been used to tear me apart. And you don't know what it's like to be in that place, to fail at it, to have it public, and then have everybody tear you apart over it. So before you speak on me, maybe you should find out.
Come on, dude. Come on.
If there's nothing wrong and you've got nothing to hide, there's no problem. They come in and they go, oh, yep, sure. No problems. Everything's fine.
The police don't always act like that. Come on, let's be real.
And actually, the last time they came, my husband got into a huge fight with them and kicked them out. It's creating issues, and I need it to stop. And I think it's disgusting that you're adding to it, Suit. And CJ, you can say you're not all you want, but just by you claiming that I'm lying about all of this happening to me, you're adding to it, as you can see.
I'm going to be one of the first people to say.
Well, maybe your police don't, but fucking, I don't live in America, so. But the police here are fine.
Nobody should have the police being sent to the house. That's fucked up. Come on, dude.
And this is what I mean. Here is proof right here that Suit supports internet drama going into real life to harm people at home, which is something that I don't support. My daughter's very well taken care of. She also has a father here. I can do YouTube, and be a parent. There are lots of parents out here that do YouTube, so if you guys are going to start calling CPS on every single parent out here, I mean, I'll start letting them know that you guys have that planned. I'm sure that they'll all love to hear it, because that's not what you do. And if you want, I can start calling CPS on all of you as well back. And we'll see who actually keeps their kids and who doesn't. Because they've already been to my house a bunch of times, and I still have my child. But let's see if all of you do. Maybe even CJ. We'll play.
Not for
No,
not swatting.
No, it's not swatting, but even that's fucked up too. My two, but you're banned because you were in the comments with.
See, actually you can't say that because you guys also support them calling false calls in. Because you're telling me that I made all that up too. I've had them hear a few times, false calls. Things like, I'm dealing drugs. I'm dealing drugs with CJ. All kinds of stuff. So, like, don't even say that you don't support that, because you're literally adding to it happening to me more right now, as you're in a stream talking about how you don't think that this stuff should go on after doing a stream where you legit say that I'm lying about all of this having gone on. And I don't understand you. Do you think it's a new thing that now she's calling them on me? Do you not think I haven't had a whole subreddit calling them on me this whole time? Like, what is wrong with you people? Seriously. Like, get your heads out of your ass. Realize what the heck. This is seriously, it's like Hypocrite Island.
The fucking queen acting like you're not a part of the community. Like, I'm not a part of the community. I just sit here and watch. If you're not part of the community, then you just want to talk shit.
Okay, see, and this is the thing. Now I'm real disappointed in you, because you used to be against that kind of thing. Your community should be able to come and show me as much love as they want to show me. I was actually kind of a thing in your community, unfortunately. I thought anyway, until all this. I thought people liked me there, but apparently all of you are two-faced bitches. That's okay. I know who's still here for me. Don't worry. Love you. And see, that's the thing. They should, though, be able to talk to me, talk to you, talk to Suit. Now, see, the only time that I get mad is when they actually come, because you guys have been sending people over to scream at me, call me names, tell me I'm lying about everything about myself, all kinds of awful things people are saying to me. Oh, and guess what? I'm also back to being a rape apologist again, which I just love being called a rape apologist every single day while I'm going to court for sexual assault. At least I'm going to court, okay? All you out here supporting antiOnision victims, they ain't even in court. I'm going to court, and you guys are literally like, I think this girl will be lying. It's the dumbest thing.
I'm sure, people will see it still messed up, but I pose to you something. Let us just assume that the worst case scenario was happening with that child. And
Look,
what if the police went in and actually saved that child? We don't know.
We don't know that.
What if the cops have already been here 5 times, and so is CAS, because you guys have already called them a bunch of times, and it's actually starting to stress out my child now. And if you don't stop, I'm gonna have to add Kaylee, I guess, to the charges that I'm putting on the other people. Like, I'm serious about that. You can't be calling false police reports on me, calling false CAS reports on me. You can't be doing 12-hour streams, slandering me all over the internet. You can't be going around posting about me, making up lies, taking my stuff out of context to try and cancel me and shit. And then, like, literally attack my family, my character, everything out here, and then expect me to just sit here. Who you think you messing with?
We don't know what's going on there, Stu. We haven't seen anything that should lead us to believe that the police need to be called.
No, actually, you haven't. You've been on the phone with me many times when my daughter's been around. Yeah, you've heard her just absolutely fine in the background many times. So maybe you should speak up about that, jerk.
Some real shit. Come on.
I'm not saying that the police should be called. I hope
Yeah, actually, you pretty much are, and you're supporting the people that have been calling on me for months to the point where you've actually gone off and believed everything that they've been saying, and now you've joined them, and you're actually attacking me worse than they are. So yes, you are, Suit. Stop your bullshit lying, bud.
You're understanding where I'm coming from here.
Hypocrite.
I'm saying
why.
if I had a
You are
child
both
and the
such
cops showed up, there'd be
hypocrites.
nothing, because I've got nothing to
And you
hide.
both probably got
It's all
I
fine.
tiny
understand.
dicks.
Nobody should have to deal with that.
And you're
Dealing with the police is not a pleasant
hypocrites. Well, actually, I
thing, man.
can't
Come
tell
on,
you
let's be
this,
honest.
CJ. This is
She's
not
got a kid.
except for
Sending the
you.
police there.
No, I
That's
disagree with you. I'm going to
no.
have to
Every
disagree
time
with
I
you,
deal
okay?
with
Because I don't deal with your police. I deal with the police that are up here in regional Queensland, and
And I don't deal with either of your police because I'm in Canada, so you don't know shit. So shut your mouth and stop talking uneducated, bud. That's what you do best, though. That's why your content has to be about other people because you too stupid to research real things. Like your head would probably explode if you did have to do a video about business practices or the bite model or any psychology or anything real like a girl here does. So you have to do videos on other people slandering them and trying to tear them apart in order to get views. And by the way, baby, mwah, you're welcome for all your views because you have been getting the most views since you have been covering me. So I'll pay your bills for you. It's okay, baby. It's okay. I got you. I got you better than you ever had me, I guess.
most of us know each other, just because it's a small town. So
I
I
like that
really
around here,
don't
though.
have any issues with the police here.
Yeah, well, I live in a big city, and the cops have better things to do than continually show up to my house for false reports. I have actual murders, gang violence happening here, sexual assaults that happen, real things that happen here. So if you don't mind, stop wasting their time, all of you.
But again, I don't,
Anyways,
I don't have to deal with your police. I don't know what the Canuck police are like. But
do you think it's all right?
people
Yeah, but you obviously support people false calling and wasting their time, which is hilarious to me because one of the things that you were upset about with Heavy Down apparently baiting her suicide was that she would have wasted the paramedics' time and all that if she did call them. And now here you are apparently supporting people doing it for me and doing it to me for months, by the way, and you hanging out with those people and you're believing what those people are saying and you're joining in and then you're trying to go even harder than they are. So, hypocrite, you are both such
shouldn't be calling.
hypocrites, and you're both
I don't think
dicks.
people should be calling it to stir problems up. If they believe that there
Well, that's all they're doing. I've straight up had them called on me for things to do with RSN just because they thought I was close to him. And that's what I've been saying, and then you guys say I'm making up all my drama and lying, and then you sit here on a live stream, and, I don't even know what this is. Somebody help me. I'm in the twilight zone.
is definitely something going on, for sure. Definitely, if you feel that there's an issue, fine, but don't just do it just to stir shit up. That's wrong.
Well,
So then, here you are, adding and hanging out with the people that do it to me, though. So, hypocrite.
look, this person has called the police on many different people doing different things, and look, I can't talk about it, but she's done a lot of fucking crazy things, And I'm just saying, if she's around, I can't be there.
Kaylee is also the person that took the phone conversation that me and CJ had and then made sure that it was handed into the courthouse so that he could get messed over for his Harvard chickie case. Apparently that added to that somehow. So I just want to put that out there. But I guess your guys' community are just inviting her right in and you guys are all gonna be chill and everything will be cool. But I'm out.
I don't know,
Katie.
Katie.
For real, dude.
Oh, but wait, I thought she was your guys' bestie, and I was lying about everything, and there was no group that always tries to cancel you on the internet and people that you know. when a narrative falls apart.
I don't know her from a bar soap. I just see her in the comments.
Oh, yeah, you do, Sue. You know her. She was talking all over Twitter about how she was going to change her mind about CJ, and I screenshotted it to you and I showed it to you. I actually proved it in our phone conversation. Apparently nobody picked up on that. So I don't know what's going on, but this should be fun. By the way, the whole bot thing, that's what Twitter is saying. I showed what Twitter. Anyway, okay, here we go.
I have had admins speak to me about her stirring shit up, and perhaps she should be bounced. I haven't addressed.
That's funny because I'm sure the admins all just love her. Apparently, she's like besties with Reality Check, who also attacks me all over the fucking internet about CJ and now wants to pretend like she don't. And I even addressed that the first time I was in this chat. I was like, "Aren't you Reality Check, like the person that's attacked me online before over CJ?" And she was like, "I've never talked to you before." So that's what I mean. Like, these bitches lie. I tell the truth, and then here I am being canceled, and then this happened. I just can't with these people. I'm in the Twilight Zone.
Address that yet. I've gone live, and these are things that are in my box, my inbox. So, that's something. I've had people leave my Discord because of her already. Won't say who. And I mean, you're one.
No, I know.
Oh, I'm sure you haven't. I'm sure everybody in the RSN community who's claiming that I'm lying about everything is just welcoming her with open arms. I mean, aren't we canceling me out here and now accepting all the people that have been attacking me for watching CJ? Isn't that what's happening right here, right now? Like, come on, guys, get with the program. This is what Suit is doing. So if you weren't gonna be down with Kaylee, then, what are you doing canceling me? I don't know.
So there's obviously something going on there that maybe needs to be resolved. I don't know if it can be resolved.
No, she's just a nasty bitch that wants to ruin everybody's life because she lives at home with her mom who makes her do MLMs and she can't live out on her own, so she has nothing else better to do than sit on the internet, stalk CJ all day and anybody else that he talks to. Legit. I've been saying this for months, but apparently I got delusions.
Resolved.
She terrorizes people. That's what she does. She doesn't understand.
Wait, what? She terrorizes people? Oh, come on, CJ, what are you talking about? You can't turn around and say that she terrorizes people. She's a nice girl, remember? She's a great person and you guys all love her now. 'Cause I'm delusional, Kaylee right, Witchy Things right, that group of people that you talking about that Suit's hooked up with now, right? Me, delusional. Because I got one fucking meltdown over dealing with all of this for several months and nobody taking it seriously. But now we're doing a live stream that's called Queen Lied About Everything ? And
Understand when to stop.
So if Kaylee's listening, maybe.
Yeah, she doesn't know when to stop. Exactly. It just goes on and on and on and on and on with her. And after several months of it, trust me, if you already have CPTSD and this girl's going at you for several months, you will probably end up flipping out over something too. Okay? Because, it's a whole group of them. They're all the same. They all go on and on and on and on. It's all they do. All day long. It's ridiculous. I should have wrote a song.
Just back down for a moment. I mean, we can hear Queen in this video, how crazy she is. We don't need to push her over the edge.
I know Kaylee, and she doesn't care. Trust me. The things that she's already done and been a part of, it's bad.
Okay. So I want to know why I'm crazy. Why am I crazy? Because I have complex post-traumatic stress disorder, so I'm just automatically crazy? Because I've had enough of dealing with all this trauma? And then I didn't want Suit to put me in more drama, so that made me crazy. Oh no, what an awful person. What's funny is, why am I the crazy one, but then this motherfucker ain't crazy, huh? He can't even tell the straight story. I mean, one minute he was sleeping when I was messaging him, the next minute he's working a 12-hour shift when I'm messaging him. He doesn't even know where he is half the time.
And she'll continue because she doesn't care. That's why I said if she's there, I can't be there. So as long as she's there, I just can't
I
be in the Discord.
understand.
You know what I mean? You could be honest, your Discord. I'm just saying. You know what I mean?
You
It's
know,
just,
there's
But you guys are all narcs. You guys are all sociopaths that don't have any empathy. You have no feelings. You don't care about anyone else. You don't care about the effect that actions have on other people or their lives. And so you should just all get along great, CJ. Just come on now. Make up with Kaylee Bear. You guys can be best friends. I think she wants you anyway.
there is a way to block people in Discord, so you don't have to worry about listening to what they say.
it's not like that. I'm not gonna block her. It's just it's that bad where I can't even be anywhere near her at all. It's that bad. You know, it's not a block
Fair
situation. It's like I can't be near her. You know what I mean? I just can't. But yeah, I know what you're saying.
Oh,
I know
yeah,
I can block people.
Okay, so is Kaylee Bear gonna be the next video then? You know, because I haven't actually attacked anyone, gone around attacking people. I just get attacked by people like her, and then end up flipping my lid on them eventually and telling them to fuck off. And apparently that's wrong. Okay, just remember, I need to remember hypocrites. I am dealing with a hypocrite.
Again, I don't know all
It's
the
just-
back drama with that.
Hypocrites.
So,
No, she's not in my
They're
Discord. If she was
hypocrites.
there, she'd be banned immediately.
All they do is fucking lie.
You know what I mean? If she was in my Discord,
lie.
she'd be banned immediately.
And they all are
So,
fucking
you know, I mean, I'm
spies,
going to go through,
spies.
you know, what my admin
All
did
they do
to
is sit
report to me
around
later.
and collect
And then I
information
might
on
have to
people
have a
so
chat
that
to
they
her
can
in
use
private
it
and say, look, you
against
know,
them
just
and
back
then
down a little
cancel
bit, back
them
off.
and expose
Yeah,
them
maybe she
and
doesn't,
try to
maybe
drive
she's
them
not aware
crazy. But I
that she
ain't
she's
is
aware.
going
going
this far. I
crazy
don't
for
know.
you
I mean,
babies.
I'm
No,
just trying to
no,
give
no,
benefits of the
no
doubt, as you know. I always try to give people the benefit of the doubt.
That's the thing. I know you haven't had a problem with it, so it's
I
not.
did the
It's not.
same with Queen.
Yeah, I know. So I'm just saying, like,
Not gonna
Yeah, I know, and you didn't even see what happened. So, like, that's what I mean. Because apparently, once again, they collect information, private information on people to use it in their drama, and then that's supposed to be fine. And then they use it to try to destroy people on the internet. So yeah, just keep that in mind. That's the type of people that we're dealing with here. And, like, I actually care about people. I genuinely care about everyone I come across. So I can't be around people like this that are just going to go around ripping people apart on the internet. Like, I just can't. And, like, that's what gets me about the heavy down shit, is that I wasn't even okay with that shit. So she comes at me saying, oh, you gave stuff to CJ to expose me. And I'm over here like, actually, him and I got into a huge fight that night. So, like, what are you talking about? And then I'm apparently crazy because we got into that fight last night. Or that night. Like, I don't understand. Like, do you see how I never win no matter what in this situation? People are going to be coming at me and I'm apparently calling cops on me. So here we go.
That says Kaylee's nudes to RSN confirmed.
oh no, nothing like that. She's just trying.
Do you know what? I wouldn't be surprised, straight up. Because, like, there's no other reason. Like, that's why Witchy Things is all obsessed, too. Like, there's no other reason. Really. Otherwise, it's like, can you not move on and get over it? Like, I don't understand. But no, apparently we just attack everybody. And I'm wondering who the next person's gonna be. I think it will be a whole lot. Because, you know, I think... I heard they have a thing.
Trying to take anything that I say. She's around because she's trying to just destroy anything around me. That's all she's trying to do. That's why she called the police on Queen. Like, that's actually the only thing that Queen has ranted about that's true, is the stuff about Kaylee. That's it.
Oh, that's the only thing that I've ranted about that's true, is the stuff about Kaylee. That's what I've been fucking ranting about the whole time, although it's not just Kaylee doing it to me, it's a whole group of people. Are you okay? Like, are you? I don't want to say it, but, like, are you? okay, like this is what I mean. And then I come to you with it, and you don't give a fuck. You're just like, oh well, deal with all your fucking shit on your own. And I even come to you and I say, yo, she's all over Suit now, and you don't care. So whatever. I hope that this blows up in your face.
Okay, well, her blaming, like, attempting to blame me for shit like that is like, hang on, I didn't even know you back then, Queen.
Yeah, I am gonna blame you. I am gonna blame you now. Yes, I am. Because I tried to come to you and explain to you why the heavy down drama would add on to that, and you didn't get it. And then I tried to explain to you how the wizard stuff with the heavy down drama would add on to all of this for me, and you don't get it. Neither of you get it. So then I get a little bit upset, and I say, I can't have this happening. And now you want to sit here and say you have nothing to do with it? Nothing to do with it? I'm dealing with the idiots. Never mind hypocrites. I am dealing with idiots.
Right.
I don't know why.
Idiots. They're all idiots.
Own the shit, that you've done.
All of
If
them are
you've misinterpreted something that I've said, and I've pointed
Every
it out in
single
several
one
videos,
of them
own that.
idiots.
No one
And then
said that
they
you
met
haven't
a
had drama.
20-year-old ferret.
None of
That
us have
sounds
said
like a
that
girl. Act
she's
like an
drama-free.
idiot. All of you
But she just
are
keeps wanting to make video
idiots.
after video.
Yeah,
Like,
all
stop
of
it.
you are idiots.
If you want help,
Stop it. Sweetheart. Aw, you have 11 and 12-hour videos. Do we need to take a look at the channel? I have like a few hours of content on you, and it's not even about you. It's more about the other idiot, to tell you the truth. Because I don't really care about you if I never talk to you again. I didn't really care. It was more for the other idiot and that community because I actually cared about them. However, do we need to really take a look and see exactly how much hours you have of content on me? Because if you want to talk about stop making videos, okay, let's talk about stop making videos. Because you also made the first one on me. Because I was trying to avoid this wizard stuff turning into something huge. And apparently, you just had to take it upon yourself to just go ahead and do it yourself instead. Which is funny because CJ even said he understood why you felt like I had to do that again, and now he's all like, no, she made it all about herself. Oh, yuck. So we have a 5.5-hour video about me. We have an 11:51. So this is like a 12-hour video on me. Okay. I mentioned for like a good half an hour to an hour in this video, I'm told as well. And this is the one where they start talking, I guess, about calling CPS on me, how I'm an unfit mom. So in the video, this one, when they're saying that they don't support that, it goes against everything that they apparently said here. This one is 4 hours and 43 minutes. This one is 7 hours and 48 minutes. This one, like, these are all about me. 4 hours and 19 minutes, and then this another 12-hour video. And then he says she needs to stop making videos. It's like, okay, my videos are like, I think the longest one I have in response is 2 hours because like, how long can you go on about this for? Well, apparently you can go on for 12, but I can't. I'm not that crazy. Talk about a spurt.
It's the adult.
get help.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
I have help. Thank you very much. But that's none of your business. I've already talked about this. None of your business. And that's the problem.
I I find it crazy when old people like who used to, really fuck with my community up are coming around again and try to stir up shit, and I it sucks because like
Oh, does it suck? Does it suck? Funny, because you just took the one person that wasn't putting up with it and you just turned on me because I was finally fucking fed up with it and I just didn't want you guys to add to it. So what do instead? You say fuck her and then you go add to it all. So don't even. Such liars. This is like the stupidest stream like ever.
I don't know. I really, uh, it sucks. I wish I could like show you what she was doing and stuff, but it's just something I can't get involved with. That's why I'm just
Oh, I wish I could show you what she was doing, cause I just did stream saying that Queen lies about the things that these people do to her, and now I wish I could show you what she's doing. Sue, Daddy Sue, please let me show you, please. Am I a good boy? Am I a good boy, Daddy Sue?
just like yeah. Anyways, this stuff with the Queen is crazy, man.
That's
I don't
fair enough.
understand why. I don't understand this stuff with Queen. I really don't. I don't get why she's doing this. You know what I mean?
You don't get why I'm doing this? I fucking told you why like 3 times. Do I need to say it again? Holy crap. Like, are you okay?
Like, do you get it?
Yeah,
Because I'm so lost.
I don't.
Maybe you shouldn't have blocked me, because I've tried to explain it to you and you're just basically take it as me trying to pull you into the drama instead of me just trying to tell you what's going on, because you're a moron.
I don't get it. I'm just
Why is she
laughing at
doing
it.
this? Like,
I don't know. Why did you decide to, for the last like several weeks, tell everybody that I was an obsessed little fangirl? Why did you decide to hook up with Sue and all the people that are canceling me and fucking say that I've been lying about everything? Why did you decide to dip out on me when Heavy Down's like committing suicide and I'm fucking flipping out about it? Great man to me you were. And why is Soup doing 12-hour fucking live streams on me and I can't even talk to you about it? You're all like talk to me about it in DMs. And talk about it in your own Discord, and then it'll be fine. And so I do that, and then you still get mad. So I don't know. Why are you doing it?
I just don't
She's
understand it though.
making
Like,
herself.
look so
Yeah,
And that's the thing, is that you want to come out here, you want to try to make me look like a liar with Suit before I even do anything to you, and then you're acting like I'm the one that exposed stuff. Why are you going around telling everybody I'm a obsessed fangirl? Apparently, you've been doing that for like several weeks now. So this happens with Sue. I have everybody going, oh my god, we all have been worried about you being obsessed with him. We've all been talking about it, blah, 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 blah. Us and Sue and him, and oh, we're all so worried, And I'm like, oh, really? Just an obsessed fangirl, hey? And then you gotta be like, oh, 1 week. I'm not even talking about that, but try like the Day of Suits video coming out. But anyway.
she's
stupid.
making it worse for herself. Yeah.
Not making it worse for myself at all. I'm having some fun. Like, you guys are dumb. Like, it's so stupid to me how inconsiderate people you are and how toxic people you are. And then you have the nerve to turn around and say I'm toxic because I got upset with dealing with these people calling cops on me and stuff. And then you want to try and do a stream saying you don't support it? Okay, you're all for it. Shut up.
Every video she does, it just gets worse and worse and worse. Like, it's so weird.
Every video I do gets worse and worse and worse. Nah, I just yelled at you in the one video. That was it. And it felt good to get that out.
It's so weird. Like, why would you do that? She's manic. Yeah, I think so. Like, dude, she needs to like just go and take like a Xanax and chill the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, go take a Xanax and chill the fuck out. Yeah, well, at least it wouldn't be like heroin like you.
jeez.
Yeah. doing it for attention, Phoebe says.
No, I'm doing it because people are now attacking me over all this going on. Because they've hooked up with like people like Keely Bear and their whole little group. Are you people okay? Oh, my head hurts. It's like I say that this is gonna happen and that I don't want it to happen, and then it's happening, and then CJ's just over here like la 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 la, and it's like, oh my god, I can't with this.
Mm,
Like I can't.
Thank them for it.
it's
Well, if
possible
Queen
too.
thanked them for it, then she's insane. That's not cool. No one should be fucking calling people on, like, if you don't know somebody online and you're calling welfare, that's fucked up. That's my opinion. I think that's fucked up, and nobody has to, agree with that. Somebody did it to me once, and it was fucked up. So
I've had them do it to me a bunch of times, and you don't care. You just say, oh well, you don't care that it creates problems for me at home. You don't care, right? That's the problem, is that you guys are now trying to add to that for me, and you don't care. Like, it's like, let's prove that they are the two most uncaring assholes of the whole internet. But I guess to them, that would be a good thing. That's what they want to be.
I don't think that's cool.
No, I get what you're saying. I'm just saying that
No, you don't. You're both into it. Stop lying. Like, oh my god, I've never seen somebody lie. Like, people are right, CJ. You are the biggest fucking liar in all of YouTube.
there are certain circumstances where it is required. Is this
I
one of
like
them? I don't think so.
if you know something, but if you
Yeah, you don't think so? You're just gonna go off and support all of the people that have been doing it to me for like fucking several months since December, and then you're gonna add to it all and talk stuff and say all the same things they've been saying? Okay, that makes sense.
don't,
I'm
and you're
in
just
the
doing it because
Twilight
someone's being
Zone,
manic,
y'all.
that's fucked up.
Yeah.
I'm
Nicole
in the
said,
Twilight
I think you
Zone.
broke her heart. I was only like kind of getting to know her and talk to her for like a week. I don't understand how she's
Oh my god, CJ. 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 A week. A week. Yeah, a week after we decided that we wanted to be serious, if that's what you mean, eventually. But no. No. Suits video. But it wasn't a big deal. But we were friends before that, and I've been there for you for a lot. I have. And then you, not for me. And even as a friend, that's kind of heartbreaking.
like going off this nuts. It's fucking crazy. Like it really is. It
Yeah.
makes no sense.
Well, I have a mental health disorder called complex post-traumatic stress disorder, and I did go through a sexual assault, and I'm living in the same building as the man who did that to me. So I am kind of hypervigilant anyway. And then I have these morons constantly calling cops on me. And I'm trying to go through a court case for my sexual assault, and the last thing I need is cops constantly getting called on me. And then I have these two morons on the internet who are just complete idiots. And for some reason, I keep getting used in their goddamn dramas and having their haters coming for me all the time and shit. Well, not really Suits haters, your haters, CJ. And then I've never had Suits haters really come for me. I've had a couple people tell me that they don't like his merch and shit, and I'm like, oh well, that's nice. Have a nice day. And like they actually have shown up on my Facebook to say that. It's weird, like that, and that's what I mean. I have like all that stuff happening, and I'm like, okay, go away, and it's just bizarre. And then if I say something about it, they're like, oh, you're crazy. And it's like, okay, no, I can handle it, except it gets to me when it's about CJ. And him being a rapist over and 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 over again, when like the last thing I want to do is talk about rape every day, if you don't mind. Maybe lay off. And that's why it bothers me. But nobody seems to understand. Nobody seems to understand that. And then I have you guys just adding on the drama, and then I know that I know that they're gonna say that I tried to get a woman to commit suicide, and I know that they're gonna then say that friggin' I need cops called on me again and all this other stuff. And I just knew that everything was going to snowball. And I tried to handle it in a funny way myself and then just explain everything myself. And then you guys had to make that even worse and turn it into something worse for me. Instead of just letting me do that and then doing your own fucking things and leaving me the hell alone. Because after that, I probably wouldn't have brought it up again. I would have just like gone back to my normal content, but then you guys had to start doing your fucking streams. So then there was that. And then I had your communities coming after me. So then there was that. So that's where we are right now. And that's what happened. How many times do I have to explain this to you? Are you guys really that dumb? Guess so.
You know? Where am I? Where am I? Where's the avatar? Where are you at? Do I have a fedora? Do I have a mouth fedora?
Could have at least given me more hair.
I can't
definitely have a lot of hair.
Wait, where's the mouth fedora though? It's just smoke coming out of my mouth.
Just smoke coming out your mouth at the moment.
That's it. Just smoke coming out forever. That's it. Bro, look at her. She looks like a disaster. Look at her. Oh man. Oh man.
That was the goal, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Man. This is crazy.
That's what you wanted to do, was push me over the edge. That was the plan. The plan was for me to be a lol cow. So I gave in. Now you can leave me alone, right?
Are you gonna be in there too, or what? What's up?
No, he's not gonna make himself. You can't actually make fun of himself.
Let's save you for now, because I can change the costume in later on.
I like the eyes and the nose.
You can just give me a cigarette, maybe. A cigarette or a mouth fedora works, you know?
I don't know what this is about. That's a bit much. I also don't really wear jewelry. Or knee-high socks.
We delete all that. We should be able to create.
But I'll give you the eyes and the nose. Where did I go?
CJ sounds manic with his repeats when he's rolling. I do repeat things sometimes, but that's just I don't know what that's about. I really don't. Maybe that happened after
You also have a speech impediment like myself. Just letting you know.
the accident. But I don't know. I don't blame shit on stuff like that. I don't know why I do that. Sorry. I know that pisses people off, but does that bother you guys? Like when I repeat things? Press 1 if you do. I'm just curious.
What's with you and your press 1s? Like what is that? What's with you and your press 1, press 2? Like what is it?
Sorry, could you repeat that?
I wanted to know if people like get bothered by me repeating things sometimes. Like
I think that half the people get bothered by it and half the people don't care, and you should just talk how you talk and then not give a fuck. But that's just me, though.
I want to know.
That's what I do. I'll even mess up words sometimes and then just keep going because I'll be like, oh, well, everyone knows that people sometimes mess up words when they are reading a long article. So it's all good. And my viewers are pretty forgiving of my speech. So, I know you guys all hate it, but my viewers... my subs are awesome.
If I do press...
They're also not the kind of people that go around, like, ripping people apart on the internet or, like, befriending people and then turning around and ripping them apart in comment sections under live streams. You won't see my people doing that. That's your people.
Press 1. If not, press 2. I'm just curious. Yeah.
I'm sorry, can you repeat?
Guys, put a 1 in the comment section if you are the best sub ever. You all are.
Yeah.
Shut up! Shut up, Sue! Shut the fuck up.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up. I think you both need to. I think the world would be a better place if you both did. I want to be full screen. That's too big. I don't want to look at them like that big. What's going on here? I don't want to see it. I'm scared.
You're funny. You're fucking funny.
I'm scared of them now. They're scary. Help me. I'm a victim. Call Chris Hansen. Oh my god. By the way, I've already had people messaging me asking me if I am a victim of RSN. I swear to God, if you message me and you ask me that, I might show up and smack you because I'm just done with that. Just don't even do that. That's the stupidest thing in the world. I am not a victim of anybody in this whatsoever. Don't call me a victim. I hate being called a victim. I'm not a victim. I don't have victim mentality. But yeah, things got to be too much, and I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I didn't have a fucking emotional breakdown like a week ago with the heavy down thing, but it didn't happen again, and that's why I'm like, what is everybody on about? But now we know what the goal was and what all this is about, so here we go.
Psycho students, mug nuts. Yeah, boy. That's the thing. Like I don't even know why. Like she exposed that of herself. It was so stupid.
Do I need to show the conversation where you supported me and told me that you explained why I felt like I had to talk about that again? Because I told you that everyone was still going on about that, especially Kaylee all over the place with Squiddy, and that I was just done with it, and that I just wanted to do one more video, talk about all my drama, and then leave it at that. And you were like, no, I understand, and you were supportive of it. Do I need to? Do I need to? Are you going to stop lying now?
Like why? Like Sue, why did you do that? Like why?
Why did I do that? I did that because I was already having people out here talking about how I baited, and then the heavy down stuff happened, and I had Valkyrie going off about how I also suicide bait, and other people going off about how I pushed her to suicide, and then I had the wizard and him have that conversation, and it was up in the Discord, and I'm not stupid. CJ, you taught me what happens when things are public in the general Discord, so I wanted it to be removed, and it was a problem, so what I did is I decided to handle it by talking about it again before everyone else brought it up again. I tried to be on top of it. I tried to be on top of these things, but apparently that's the problem. Apparently I should just ignore it and then let all of this snowball and get out of control, which is basically you just decided to spearhead it yourselves instead, which was just such wonderful friends. Just love you guys too, since I apparently said I love you for heart you. Don't make me do that too now.
Why would you expose yourself?
Why did I do what?
No, why did she expose herself? Like Queen told everybody she'd send. Why would you do that? Why would you tell people that? Like,
I didn't tell people that. When?
it's like it's so stupid. Like, why would you let people know that you said things like that?
Why would I let people know that I said things like that? Like what?
Is she just trying to get attention? Is that what this is?
No, I already explained it to you 500 times. I don't know how many more times I have to explain this over and over again.
Like, I don't get
it. Not quite sure.
I bumped my head like Repzilla, but that's why I repeat things. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
It's a head injury. I have a head injury.
I haven't done one of Repzilla either.
Can you? Can you put him right beside us? That would be great.
You gotta make a Repzilla video.
Yeah, can you make a Repzilla video and make it a cartoon video and use the meme that you made? That would be awesome. I'm down for it.
You're behind. What are you doing, man?
Okay, well, I would do it better than that.
Alright, so if we
you gotta tell everybody how he stole my content.
I feel violated.
And we do that, and we can also make real stream screw her.
No.
There we go.
Oh wait, hold on. Oh man, what is this? What is going on here? Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
What are you doing?
Get into it.
What where's that smoke coming from? Oh no, what is this? Oh my God, Sue, what are you doing? What are you doing? What bad, Sue? This is what is
So, like, this is the maturity level I'm dealing with. Just putting that out there. Just putting that out there.
this? What is going on here?
Is that wrong,
my
is it?
God. This, what are you doing? No,
No.
because listen,
And don't you guys dare ever go report this for sexual content. I swear to God, if I find out you do that, I will find you.
if I did that, if that actually happened, she would have skinned me alive and then didn't worry. I don't know.
Well, I might now.
She would have just worn
Now
my
you can
skin,
make little
bro. I don't know.
babies.
Bro, no.
Like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't know what you're talking about at all. I really don't. Why? Because I got angry at you and freaked out on you one night because you took off, and then I had to put up with Heavy down, and she was also yelling at me about how you were ignoring her and shit. And then one minute you say that you were sleeping the whole night, and you woke up to the messages, and the next minute you were working a 12-hour shift because you don't even know where the hell you are apparently. But then I'm apparently the crazy one. I don't know what's going on. You think like a month and a half is like 1 week. I don't know what's happening. I really don't. Then you switch around who says what to who first. Like, what is happening? What is happening? And then you want to complain that I'm exposing things. Maybe you should stop lying. And then I wouldn't feel the need to. Because it's not fair when I'm getting all this hate over lies.
No, she just would have killed me. You know, that's it.
Like little,
That's the
Stay tuned.
end of it.
little RSN babies.
Yeah, why do I have a pot belly? Give me a pot belly for, man. I'm actually.
Because you do. You do, though. You kind of do. Good luck to you with the next one.